What's on your shirt?
Tell me about
my
new favorite T-shirt. This is Spy Family. It's one of our favorite animes. That's what's going on right now.
That's my daddy.
Oh shit! This man.
That's your father? Jesus!
Like, wow, he's tall.
Why is he so tall? That was my next question.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, she's at his kneecaps.
Wow, what a guy!
Great suit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him. It's gonna be great.
Are you gonna meet him?
He wasn't at the wedding. I don't know.
You think you're gonna be nervous?
Yeah.
You might be.
I'm trying to put out some good juju. To be like,
yeah?
Listen, I bought your merch.
You get a haircut before.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, based on what his hair... Actually, your hair kind of looks like that.
Well, he's blonde.
I know, but you almost have the same haircut.
Let me tell you. So this family, hold on. You got to get your in there too.
Okay.
But the show is so fun because it's like the overall tone of it is very like, this is cute, this is wholesome, endearing, there's life lessons, etc. But the backstory, the basis of what's going on, there's like a Cold War going on, and they're both, he's a spy, and then the mom's an assassin, and they're a fake family.
I really hate you. He did it on purpose.
No, keep going.
What happened?
I didn't do shit. Go on.
Who slurped? Did you slurp?
I slurped. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Thank you.
I won't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I was listening.
You saw my cup.
Sorry
down.
for being a bad
No, it's
audience
fine.
to your conversation. That's unrelated, man. You know.
It's fine.
Sometimes you slurp. Sometimes you talk about anime. We're done with that. You know. We would never do that. We would never do that to producer Perry more than.
Okay. Wow.
I really want to.
You got to get
shots
roast,
on producer.
You got to get roast out of the way right now.
I really wish I could do that platypus like clicking sound. From Phineas and Ferb. It's fast though. That's pretty good.
That is sick.
It's almost as if your real name was Perry.
Oh my god. It's almost like he is a platypus.
Anyways.
We're going to get down to the bottom of this.
Okay, well,
It's gonna
let's
happen.
now start the show.
Thanks
Great.
for listening to
All
the
right, count us in,
Bantha.
bud.
And 3, 2, 1.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to Unrelated. He's Maj. I'm Vince. Maj, how you doing? We're sure. We're both. I think I'm Vince.
You said it like you forgot my name.
We're wearing similarly colored button-ups today.
Yeah, we're giving pumpkin patch.
And I think it's cute. We're giving.
Thanks,
it's
Dad.
giving pumpkin.
It's giving pumpkin patch.
You look very cute today.
Thanks,
I want
likewise.
everybody to know that. I
Likewise.
think he is cute.
Yeah. Thank
Cool.
you. It won't go to my head.
To start off today, we got some weird news topics.
Yeah, what's in the news?
So a few weeks ago, last month, whatever, last year, if you will, Santa Claus came to give people presents because he's real.
That's right. I forgot. Yes, he did that.
Or is he? Dun, 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 dun. Cumberland PD, Rhode Island.
Nope.
Hey, we have a young audience. They don't know this yet.
Received a letter seeking, bringing, an Oreo and a baby carrot, both bitten into, to the police department to get like forensic and DNA testing on it to see if Santa Claus actually ate it.
Brilliant.
Wow.
But what are they going to test it against?
That's what I'm saying. Like they have to.
That's
have
the
a
thing.
reference
They have
point.
to have
What's
the
reference
DNA.
point?
Right. So, but they did confirm that they are going to test it. And my question is,
what?
if they figure out, let's say they have her dad's DNA from something that he's done in his past,
Yeah.
whatever it may be,
Yikes.
Ooh.
and it matches that.
Dickens.
Sure.
Yikes.
And it matches that.
Uh,
They're the police department, so they have to tell her, right? Because she sent it in asking them to do it.
well, we know this. The police always tell the whole truth.
Sure.
And nothing but
exactly.
the truth.
And nothing only but the truth.
Yeah.
But
especially our local police.
as a
for
thought
sure.
process. As a thought process.
Literally just Terry's
Listen,
mom.
this is in
The
Rhode
only one we
Island.
like.
This is in Rhode Island. Like, they always follow the rules in Rhode Island. Don't look at any of the mafia ever before in Rhode Island. But do they tell her, like, oh, yeah, Santa ate these? Is she going to
Yeah.
want the paperwork?
And Santa's a criminal?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, right, because then how do they have Santa's DNA?
He could have came
He's on the
in.
books.
Oh, it's funny because I remember
Great
like
point.
3rd or 4th grade,
Great
the
point.
police station came to our school and took everyone's fingerprints.
What?
As like an activity. They
That's
explained what they
weird.
did.
That's
and
not
we
an
all
acti-
went
activity?
in. It was like the official thing where everyone took their fingerprints. And I remember like,
That's
why
sus.
did I do that?
We're going to do a really fun thing.
So,
and
like,
give
they
the
literally
Buffalo
have-
Grove Police Department our fingers.
It was every kid in class was like so excited. You know, you roll your thumb on the little ink pad and you put it on the thing. And they have my, 8-year-old
We had
prints.
similar elementary school experiences because the guy that did the Zoom commercial for Mazda came into mine. And that's similarly as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
What, the kid who says Zoom Zoom?
Zoom. That guy came.
Oh, not
And they're
the-
like,
not
this is
the
how you could be
whisper Zoom.
successful. I'm like, what else has he done? Like, listen, that was a big commercial, but like, this is a very low,
Imagine like
low
being-
budget guy.
You finally like got a gig after like not working for a while,
Yeah.
and it's at like a school.
Yeah.
and you're
It's
gonna be
like-
talking. You're like hype yourself up. You're like, listen, I have like my resume is like it's out there. I'm Googleable, and then just like someone that looks like Vince just roast you.
No, Vince
Like,
in
what up-
fourth
what
grade,
up-
which was
yeah.
a way different kind of guy.
Are you SAG after or not? No.
No.
Wow.
It's like, so what's your second biggest?
Yeah. Are you in a Marvel movie? No. Okay. You're not a real actor.
Let's just roast the guy. Yeah, so
Embarrassing.
that was a squirrel. That was an unrelated moment, but still, yeah. So I'm hoping that this girl gets the justice she deserves, whether or not she wants it in the first
Wow.
place. Because she's also seeing if Santa Claus is real.
Yikes.
So that's the dilemma here.
Listen, when she finds out that the M&M's spokes candies don't exist anymore,
That's a good point.
this lady's gonna collapse.
This is
Poor
some
girl.
real news that came out today. Because we've talked about the all of the M&Ms becoming female.
We do a lot of
for
candy
some
news on this
goddamn
program.
reason.
Yeah.
They decided to stop doing that entirely because of the backlash. Somehow, the M&Ms have become too much against their brand at this point that they're just getting rid of spokes candies, quote unquote, altogether.
Wow.
Are there other spokes candies outside of M&M's that?
I've never seen a Twix talk
Left
ever
or
in
right?
my life.
Left or right? Or both?
Oh shit! If like the left Twix can talk, but the right
but the
Twix
right
can't.
one?
Oh, dilemma.
We found out that they're conjoined twins this entire time. That's their story.
Oh my god!
We can't cancel these people.
I know.
Spokes candies. I'm sorry.
Yeah, spokes candies are out. So 2023 mood board, no spokes candies for you.
Wow, the Christmas commercial is going to be mad weird.
Man.
Yeah, it's just gonna be 30 seconds of silence and there's just a bunch of M&Ms on a table. They're
Oh,
like,
Lord.
"You made us do that. I'm sorry." Whoopsie daisies.
Unrelated.
Yes. Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, but I do want to talk about this new reality TV show
Yes.
on
Yeah, yeah.
TLC.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Have you heard of MILF Manor?
Yes, I have actually absolutely heard of Milk
All
Man.
right. What are your immediate thoughts on MILF Manor?
So looking into this,
Because we're journalists.
initially I was like, first off, number one, first thing off the board, where's my invite? Pissed off the bat. I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
be part
yeah.
of this chaos. And then I looked more into it, and then I decided that I didn't at all want to be
And
at all
now
part of
why
it.
is that, Vince? What happened?
So the MILFs of the manor go in and they start doing their whole like, what's up? My name is Patricia and I'm 53 and I have 6 kids. And you're like, cool. And they're showing pictures of all the kids with them.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is where like the twist comes in. All the guys in it, like the 20 to 25 to
The
30
young
year olds,
eligible bachelors that they're going to be
they're
dating.
all the kids of the MILFs. And the MILFs and the kid stay in the same room.
Nope.
So if they want to get all weird and freaky, they got to kick their kid out or vice versa.
Oh, I didn't realize they stay in the same room.
Yeah, they sleep in the same
No.
room. So it's just like, yeah, I'm going to bring this like 23-year-old that my kid's next to all the time into this room. I got to make sure he goes
There's
out
a
into the hot
lot
tub.
of things wrong with this.
Really weird. And it's like very like, it's very symbolic of our second episode of this show ever. If you've watched it, be blessed. I'm not going to bring it. Oh yeah, it's out
it's-
there.
it's out
very
there.
much
Uh-huh.
alive.
It's on the
Very much alive.
it's on
It's on
TLC.
TLC. It's on TLC.
Yeah.
With the other 60 variants of 90 Day Fiance.
And listen, I'm here for the drama for sure, but like they will interview them together, and like the first episode, there's a guy talking to this mom, and then the other guy that was the mom's son, stay with me here, was like, "Mom, probably shouldn't do that. It's like the first day. Like, why are you already starting to do this?"
Yeah.
And the kid just gets kicked out of his room by his mom so she could have sex with someone that's the same age as him.
Can you imagine?
Weird. So really happy I didn't get the invite. Thank you, TLC. And also, that's messed up.
Yeah, could you imagine if you got the invite and then bringing that up with your mom?
No.
You're like, Mom, I thought aren't
Pass.
you married?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to it.
We see you all.
My question is, who applied? The mom or the son?
That's a good question.
And also,
I think they found the moms first, and they're like, if you have to have a son that's about
probably
this
harder.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the son also has to be kind of like fit and
Yeah.
single and not married and all that sort of stuff. So they
Weird.
found a lot. There's like 25 contestants.
Yep.
Like
Yikes.
25 pairs.
And
of
then
people
there's
on the
one
show.
lady, and I kind of feel bad that's like significantly older looking than the rest of them.
Ooh, more matured.
And she like started talking in the first cutaway. It's just like, I could tell that Candace was pretty at one point. And I was just like, oh my
Yes.
God.
Well, that's the thing with like with
the tea.
if you take like the reality dating show kind of concept,
Yeah.
a lot of them are they're young, like they haven't really experienced as much life as you can once
Mm-hmm.
you have like multiple children, etc. So like they're coming in, these MILFs are coming in with experience, and I think that
You're
is
saying that just cut like a knife. I don't know why, but go on. Go on.
MILF manner.
Yes.
The alliteration is my
Yes.
favorite.
You should
thing
try the
there.
cow version, Milk Manor.
Nope.
Go on.
Unrelated.
Yep.
It's an etiquette show called Manners.
Milk matters.
How to pour milk into a glass.
You lift it up and then you
With two
put your
hands.
finger up. Where's
Slurp the milk.
Welcome to Milk Manners.
God, a lot of counties on this program. Huh?
But that being said, I think it is a good switch around because generally it's just like a bunch of hot people. It's not like, oh, like you got to be around each other and then you can't bang or like you can't see them. Now it's just like watch your mom talk to this guy in a sexual manner,
Nope. No, thank you.
which is weird.
Yeah, and then you have to talk about it. Like, there'd be,
Right.
like I'm sure, like a post date.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh yeah, he went on a date with the guy in my fantasy league.
The producer's just
how
like,
was
hey,
it?
so your mom was with Josh in the other room last night, and who knows what they did? Thoughts? Can you imagine that
Like,
conversation?
it's like, I didn't know my mom was sexually active
Yeah.
after me. Sorry,
Okay, if they're in MILF Manor, I think you can confidently say that they're sexually active.
the one lady, she's like, her entrance line was that her name is So Young.
Nope.
She's the one Asian on the show, so like she stands
Fun
so
fact,
young.
not so young.
But so
she's probably like 52.
Her entrance line, her like stinger, like sound bite was like, "I'm so young and I'm so wet." Exactly. Exactly
sick.
all of our thoughts.
Sick.
And they blurt out wet, but like she's clearly saying that.
Yeah.
And chills down my spine. But
Oh,
listen, make your
gosh.
mark. This is a sexually positive, sex positive podcast. I don't know.
the first thing too, when they were all lined up, you know, natural game TV shows, whatever.
Yeah, the lineup up.
They're
with the
lined up
water,
on
yep.
both ends, right? And then for the actual first thing they have to do is like the mom has to see if they can tell which one's their son with their shirts off. So they touch
What is
like,
this
It's great.
junk?
It's on TLC.
You're like, my son has abs like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like those washboards are just like your father. Like, come on now. Come on now. It's sickening. It's sickening. This
anyway,
is the
so yeah.
same network that brings you 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
So
There's an
that
audience
one.
for it, apparently.
True.
Listen, we're gonna do unrelated after hours, and we're gonna be just reacting to this show only.
As I'm down on the Patreon, check
Yeah.
it out. As a viewer, if it was satire, it'd be one of the funniest things in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
No,
It's very much real.
I don't think it is.
we were watching like the clips of the show. It sounds like one of the Rick and Morty like commercials.
Yes.
From the interspace.
Yeah,
whatever.
interdimensional cable.
You're like, yeah, like this shouldn't be real. And
Yeah.
you're like, no, this is very real. And these are real people. And I think that's the horror of reality TV, specifically like in America.
Yeah.
It's because like they're maybe exaggerating, but their situation is real. Like that's real to them. And after they're known from that, like that is their
because
identity.
it's not coming off as a joke, so people are going to perceive them as that.
Yeah. Do
which
you know
is
anyone
weird.
that's ever been like on The Bachelor? Or any of
Yes.
those? Yeah. What are they
Yes.
like in real life?
Not The Bachelor, Below Deck, and The
Love
Same.
Below Deck.
So
What was Below Deck?
that's that. It's a show about like people that like go on yachts or like cruise ships or whatever. I actually didn't watch it
I
entirely.
would love a reality
But it's just
show
a
about
kid that
cruise
went to my
shipping.
high school, so yeah, he was on it. And no, I mean I didn't know him that well, but he was just a pretty normal guy.
Great
but
show.
also, it is actually a great show I've heard, but like that's also not like a reality show in the way that like he was just doing his normal job. Versus like everybody come to this island and then try to stay celibate. That kind of
Yeah.
deal is a little bit different.
I used to work with a girl named Amber, and she
Nice.
always wanted to be on reality TV and had auditioned for like Big Brother and like all these other shows like every year. And she finally got onto The Bachelor, and it was a season with The Farmer. I don't know if you guys watched The Bachelor.
Nope.
And she was one of the girls that made out with him like on the first night, and I was like,
Nice.
"Go get it!" And we were all watching. And then I think she would get paid like after she was off the show to just like go to Bachelor themed
Yes,
events because the
yeah,
Bachelor
yeah.
Nation is like this whole industry.
That's the thing. You can make money for a long time. from
Yeah, I
being
was
on The
honestly
Bachelor.
very quite impressed.
Yeah.
And then our friend, one of Kayla and I's friends from like childhood, was on the HBO show. I think it's like 12 Dates Till Christmas, and it was about like finding a date to bring home to meet your family.
Wow.
You have
And
12
she-
days,
12 dates to Christmas.
but still, like, how
Yeah.
long do you have beforehand? It's like,
Ooh, I
Mom,
don't-
this
I
is
think
my
it's a
new
month, maybe a
boyfriend.
month.
Met him 3 days ago.
Really unsupportive of our friend who didn't actually watch it. So.
No, we watched her TikToks.
Oh.
Yeah, but she married the guy.
Oh.
And they're still married, and he moved to Chicago, and
That's a
they're just
plus.
content creators, and it's great.
Sometimes that works. Like love is blind or whatever.
Yeah, Love is Blind.
I can't get past the whole like visual aspect. Like I get that they're trying to get rid of it, but there's like no way in hell that even if you talk to this person a bunch, like I'm 95% sure that anybody that's going to be on a reality show is going to be like, they'll see him in person, and they think they're ugly. They're going to be like, nah.
I have,
Like that's kind of what would happen.
I have that same experience without like the romantic,
Yeah.
thing, because I remember I used to watch Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines, but only at the
Thanks,
gym,
Chip.
and only with like with captions or closed captions.
I don't think
So
she
I'll be
loves
listening-
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can do
I
a
don't
deep
think
dive
so.
on that. We'll shoot it
I don't
from
think so.
Target.
Actually, I love
I've watched like 3 episodes of
Oh,
it.
tell me about it.
And it feels like he loves her a lot.
Yes.
For sure.
And then she's like, you're the brawn of this mission. Like, let's go take care of everything. She's like, I'm gonna design some shit and make it all look cool.
Yeah, and she needs
but like
him,
a lot of it's
yeah.
like, you go do this. And I get it, it's like a husband and wife thing, but like it's far too cold for me. So like at the end of it, I was like, and she also has, and I forgot what his like title is, but like the guy that comes in
The
to
general
like help them out.
the contractor?
She's with that guy.
Bro, there was an
Yeah.
episode. Oh, I saw a gif of it.
It's
There's an
spicy.
episode where like they're just talking about like shiplap or whatever they're talking about. But she touches his arm.
Yeah.
and it was like a hot like
You could feel
internet
it
moment.
yourself.
And I was
Your
like,
stomach drops.
I was like, I want to touch that arm. Whatever's going on. That was wild. He was
She doesn't
holding a
want to touch
clipboard.
Chip's arm.
A lot of vein. That shit was crazy.
I'm telling you
bro.
right now. That's
Anyways, but the voice thing. So like, I hadn't heard
Unrelated.
I hadn't heard Chip's voice at all for like the year of watching the show, like just on the treadmill or whatever. And then I finally like listened to it on regular TV, and
Oh,
it
it's
was
wild.
higher and like a different like tone than I thought it would be.
It's like reading
and
a book
it
before the
really
movie.
took me. Oh, it really took me out
Yeah.
of it because it like
Super
I thought he sounded like he had like a low like kind of
How you
rough
doing?
like
Yeah.
Home Improvement Tim Allen
Yeah,
type
I'm
voice,
gonna-
and it
I'm
was
gonna cut
like
this board
more
for
nasally
ya. Like-
and more annoying.
Well, I gotta tell you, Joanna, I think we did everything good today.
Yikes.
Listen, their stranglehold on this country is
The stranglehold on the
impressive.
Target threshold section is
Dude.
impressive.
They've built out a whole store within a store. They
Those
are the
candles,
Ulta
the
of
scents.
home reno.
It's true. Yeah, like I'll go there and I'd be like, this is a really cool cactus. I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah,
Chip and Joanna.
man, we stand
Like all those candles that have like the little stone around it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's handsome.
oh yeah, I know those.
Yeah, they do well. So even
Yeah.
if they're struggling in their marital life, at least they're still good at designing things.
Yeah, I really wanted to get husband Kale said no, but I really wanted to get the 3 pots that said like flour, sugar, and then I realized like we don't use those ingredients at home.
So cute.
So I
though.
would just have the
What if you
jars.
bake?
for-
Is this true? Is this valid?
Yeah, we don't have the counter space for that shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like chic and cool.
We don't have a cool urban farmhouse. Sorry.
Wait, you guys don't like fry a fillet every now and then, or make like a birthday cake for no reason?
A birthday cake?
Yeah,
No.
you use flour and sugar for those. I don't do that either.
No, I literally don't bake. That honestly, if you talk about
Jeez,
food,
what's wrong with you people?
Because I didn't grow up. My parents don't really bake either, so we didn't grow up with like baked goods or like cookies like consistently. So
Wow.
when they're around, like I'm all over it.
Yeah.
because that is a rarity for me. So like,
Yeah.
I gotta say, like,
I've never,
Interesting.
I've never walked by a muffin and been like,
it's like the first
"I'm not
time you ate
gonna
a
eat that."
Dorito. Everyone remembers that.
Fifth
story.
grade, Bobby Beelan's
Fifth
birthday party.
grade. He
Yeah, it's
dipped
the
it in
first time I had-
salsa because he thought it was a tortilla chip.
Listen, I was like, why is this so spicy?
It's like, wow, is there nacho cheese in this
Yeah, I was
salsa
like, oh,
right now?
yeah.
What's going on?
It was definitely a red Dorito.
Shout out to Bobby,
Why,
dude.
Bobby Beelan, man.
Shout out to Bobby Beelan.
That was a
giving you
weekend of
Dorito.
many firsts, man. Laser tag party. It was really. We should do a laser tag.
Yes, I would like to make it clear. This is definitely unrelated, but I went laser tagging with you guys as well. We went laser
out Tink.
tagging at the Bolero in our hometown, and laser tag is awesome.
Stupid fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like you can run around and you get like you have to keep both hands on it, and I'm like, get out of here. They said no running. I started sprinting right
yeah.
off the bat. I felt like I was in Call of Duty in real life. It was very cool.
Wait, wait,
Upgraded No. since like
No. That's the best part. Yeah.
I am sweating my ass off.
Yeah, I was sweaty too. Yeah.
It's incredible.
I just go.
It won't record half of your shots.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
Go in, see, you go in and look with like a roll of duct tape, and you just like patch up all of your sensors, and so you're just like.
Wait, but that's
stealth mode in
so lame. Like,
I'm sorry.
Why
Are you like a
trying
laser
to go
tag?
into laser tag just to just
win,
don't go
bro.
laser tag?
It's called winning.
Get a paintball gun and like fess up and
I'm
do
not
it
bringing
real.
a paintball gun to laser tag. That's too much.
Well, I'm just saying, like, why would
That's
you go to
rude.
You just go to laser tag and cover all your sensors. You're like, oh, no one hit me. It's like, no shit, Sherlock.
I just
we
like
figured
I
that
just
one
like
out.
walking like this. I'm like, ooh, don't shoot me. Ooh, don't shoot me. You
Cover
can't
your
get-
stomach like
you can't get
pew
me.
pew.
Oh no.
I think it would work. I think it's good. So yeah, bring your family to laser tag if you guys are, hanging out or some sad things have happened. Just bring them to laser tag and everything will be happy again.
Do you remember when Justin Bieber got arrested at a laser tag party?
No,
Yeah, he like got in a fight with some kid. It was like a random kid.
just like a random kid.
Yeah, and he like punched him in the face.
Oh, nice. Did you win?
And the guy's like, I hate you. You're Justin Bieber. And so the cops came immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's lame.
The first of many checks from Scooter Braun's camp.
Yeah,
Took his
and
payout.
like the egg thing.
that was funny.
Right. I thought it was funny too. I remember, this is definitely unrelated. I remember back when like Justin Bieber was in his little rebel phase. And I was like, God, he's such a delinquent. Looking back at it now, hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Everything he did was so funny.
Dude, the
and
Bill
stuff that I
Clinton
definitely
thing,
did as a kid.
I remember he peed in a mop bucket, and I'm like, that's funny.
Right.
I'm like, and they caught it on
Think-
video. I'm like,
if you
who's-
think about being like a 14-year-old,
yeah, he's a child.
like
Yeah, and then he
Mop
spit,
bucket, let's
he
pee in
spit
it.
on a
Great
picture
idea,
of Bill
and then-
Clinton. I'm like, who among us has not done that?
Right.
I wish I had a
Monica
picture of
did.
Bill Clinton. Monica?
all right, statute of limitations. That was like 30 fucking years ago.
Okay,
Come on.
Lewinsky. I thought Friends Monica, and I'm like, when did she do that? When was Bill Clinton on Friends?
Courtney Cox and Bill Clinton, don't ask. That is real.
We're
That is
Seinfeld
real.
fans here. Sorry, we don't watch.
Sorry about it.
Unrelated.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
Wow, I have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
Talking about Love Island. Okay, cool. I have one more weird news
Hit
for
me
you.
with it.
There was a leopard that was missing in the Dallas Zoo.
It was still in the zoo.
Yeah.
It got out of its cage?
So
Just lose a leopard in a zoo?
yeah, so this is basically what happened.
Please
They were
explain.
they were like, whoopsie daisies, the jungle cat's gone, right? So, and they found it like eventually. So
Yeah.
the jungle cat's good. So there's no problems here. Yeah. But okay, so I was on Twitter and I was following it as it went, and it was like non-threatening emergency, like big cat lost.
What do you
And
mean
I was like-
non-threatening?
I was like,
What do you mean
I was
non-threatening?
like mildly threatening
Yeah.
emergency. There's a big
Oh,
cat.
it's a
lost.
literal predator's
Yes.
loose.
Yeah. So it was a leopard that was loose at the Dallas Zoo, and they were trying to downplay it. And everybody in the comments is like, "Hey, where's the leopard? Like, you find it yet, or is
Honestly,
it just running around Dallas?"
At
Like,
that
did we
point,
figure this
that's
one
when
out?
we break Joe Exotic out of jail, and so he can go wrangle that
I think
leopard.
they should just let him out.
Bring it back in. You know, he says something crazy, and we throw him back in jail.
That's fine. I just
How long did you follow this?
no, it was like 4 or 5 hours that it was going
Wow.
on. I didn't see till the next day that they got it, so I don't know where it was.
That sounds like Florida news, though. 'cause
that's
I feel like there's
wild.
always loose animals in Florida.
animal-
that make
Texas
no
is
sense.
like Florida adjacent.
Oh yeah.
There's enough room in Texas. Texas is
Dude,
like dry Florida.
The South is scary, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not get
Instead
that.
of getting hurt on boats, they get hurt on sand dunes.
yeah, all we have are
Or the
what,
Alamo or
raccoons?
something.
The Alamo?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
That's one of the places. in
Do
Texas.
you remember it?
I remember the Alamo.
Do you remember the Alamo?
Never renting a car from there again.
That's so dumb.
Sorry, was that thrifty? I don't
Anyway,
know.
so the leopard was missing. People were freaking out. And they said it was non-threatening, and still don't understand that to this day.
Oh, shit.
They say that someone let it go on purpose, it looked like, when they like cut the chains or whatever, or cut
Nice.
the thing open. Which I think liberate the cat.
That's what I'm saying. This leopard escaped prison.
Well, think about the Pink Panther. He made it well. You could just Pink Panther again with this Dallas leopard.
We'll have to figure out a way to cut this footage in. But that's one of my favorite walks to emulate. It's one of my consistent bits. I've been doing it for years.
Pink Panther?
It's like the little like
Yeah,
sneaky
Dun-dun,
walk
dun-dun,
where it's like I'm not hiding from
dun-dun,
anybody
dun-dun,
and I'm moving
dun-dun.
real slow.
Ooh.
But
It's like, why didn't you just go a little quicker and then you could have gotten away from him?
I walk like he does, and it's kind of a slinky.
Yeah.
Ooh, my favorite. We'll put that in.
So for public safety, I wish that the leopard, or I'm happy that it stayed in the zoo. They found it in the zoo. They brought it back for my own enjoyment and disregard for other human lives, I suppose. I wish it would have gotten out and just started causing chaos.
Yeah.
Because there's also like the puma in LA that they had to put down because people were obsessed with it, and then it started freaking out. Like
R.I.P. Harambe, man.
there. Exactly my point. Like, that's the thing. They couldn't have shot that
All the
leopard.
world's problems started when they killed
After
Harambe.
Yeah.
And look at the world now.
Don't
Horrible
forget
place
it.
to be.
Cincinnati Zoo. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Wow.
Look at yourself.
Anyways, on that note, up next we have the game. So up next, 10 questions with producer Perry.
Yeah. There it is.
And we'll see you in a minute.
Baby, you can waste my time, my guy. We can go there if you want it.